How stressed are you feeling right now?
What the hell?
Starting to feel it, starting to feel the pressure.
So much work for such a little amount of time.
I barely have anything rendered out.
Don't have a lot of time.
Am I gonna make it? I don't actually know.
In the world of Hollywood movies and streaming, filmmakers use visualization to plan out the most complicated scenes before they go and shoot them. To help with this, they rely on specialized artists called visualization supervisors. Now I'm going to challenge them to create a scene from scratch in just 5 days to give an inside look at how this process comes to life. I'm Marcus Ristich, and this is Artist vs. Deadline. Wait, I'm going to do one more.
That was good.
You really like that one?
That was good.
In this episode, twin brother and sister Brian and Brienne will face off to see who can design the cooler scene.
My name is Brian Carney, and I am a supervisor here at the 3rd floor. This is not awkward in any way, shape, or form. I just want to put that out there. This is totally natural and exactly how I would present myself.
My name is Bree Meyer, and I'm a visualization supervisor. There we go. See, I told you that word messes me up. There's nothing like working in an industry where you can't even say your own title. I've been on Doctor Strange, I was on Thor, Love and Thunder for a while, did the Tomorrow War. More recently, I was on the new Dungeons & Dragons movie.
Multiple Avengers movies, multiple Marvel movies at this point in time. I met my wife while working on the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, so that's kind of a fun little thing.
Why should you root for me? Have you met Brian?
Brie, I have not actually worked with her on a show before. I've met her a couple times, but yeah, I don't know what she's capable of. I think she might be a little bit of a wild card.
I was gonna try and be really mean, and I don't know if I can because I barely know the guy. Why should you root for me? Have you met Brian? But he seems like a sweet guy.
The twins will now have to choose at random a scene and an action. Then they have 1 week to previs their version.
All right. Who should go first? Should we go alphabetically? First name?
First name, yeah.
First name, okay.
Yeah.
So, B
R
R
I
A
N.
N.
I keep going after that.
Okay.
My fault.
So then I think I'm done then. So
Yeah,
I can go
yeah,
first,
yeah.
right then? Okay. So we're just out of letters
Yeah.
at that point in time. Okay. So let's start with the action first. All right. And we have stopping a robbery.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's some good tension in there.
Yeah. So after that, let me go ahead and pull workout routine.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stopping a robbery
During a workout routine?
Or does the workout routine stop the robbery? I guess it's open to like
Right, the
interpretation,
important.
right?
You run into like somebody's doing like a jazzercise, and then like they're throwing fists, and you have to like duck them as they go underneath
Oh
it.
my goodness.
Now each of the twins will get to choose an environment, thanks to our friends at Kit Bash. But they can't choose the same one, so we're going to do rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first.
1, 2, 3, shoot! Ah, got me.
All right. Okay, so what do we have?
All right.
Medieval market, favelas, military outpost, and outlaw. I'm sorry if you wanted this, but I'm going with outlaw.
That seemed too
Who
easy.
doesn't want the Wild West?
Yeah, you get a lot of cowboys and stuff.
Yeah.
But there's always a catch. Behind each environment is a secret genre that the supervisors have to set their scene in.
Genre, 1940s film noir. All right.
So you have to do you're doing a 40s film noir in the Wild West.
In the Wild West, yeah. But
Okay.
I can do that. That lines up.
Okay, so I'll go with the favelas. I'll give that a shot because I feel like there's some good, height change and stuff in there.
Yeah.
There's some verticality in the scene. And then my genre is 2020s Bollywood.
Oh my
Oh, that'll be fun. That's exciting. Those are fun movies.
Those are amazing movies.
I'm super pumped about it.
I almost feel like I can't even be mean to you now. I'm just rooting for you.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for you on that one.
I'll be rooting for me too. All right, should we get to brainstorming?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right.
Well, that's it. The twins are headed to the whiteboard, which means the clock starts now.
you doing over there?
I feel great. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't tell you if I wasn't. You just gotta project confidence, right? That's what you gotta do.
That's smart. You go into the poker face route. I just
Yeah.
feel like if I just throw it all out there, we'll just throw you off your game.
That's fair. Film noir, yeah, man, I love film noir. The lighting and the mood and just the entire atmosphere of it. Touch of Evil has a great, insanely long opening shot where they follow like a car down a street and then the camera catches up to the main characters and then we're following them and the car has a bomb in it. There's a lot going on, and the beauty of that shot is that it shows all of that in one shot. So I think I'm gonna try and get some sort of long opening shot like that. I definitely want at least one just super iconic silhouette moment. That's such a film noir thing. The question is, am I gonna go 4-3? I don't know. 4-3 question mark. Am I gonna go in a comedy direction? Because if you've already pulled robbery and now we're talking about a workout routine, it kind of feels like somebody's got to get hit with a dumbbell.
So it doesn't sound like the comedy is a super easy mashup with film noir.
Yeah, I mean, it can definitely be done. There's comedy in noir, but I actually love the kind of darker, more moody style of noir. So I think for something this fast in a week and this short, I'm gonna lean into that heavily. How you feeling?
I am overly confident that I'm going to fail spectacularly. Been experiencing Bollywood more recently. It's not as grounded in reality as a lot of things. I think a lot of the action that happens is a little more over the top. I think that's a big selling point of it. Kind of the earnestness and believability of like the filmmakers doing it. They're just like, I just want to do this and make it happen and we'll make it work. And you're gonna just take it. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be a great ride the whole time. I think I need a stunt, a goofy stunt that doesn't work, but it does work. And there has to be a workout component to it, right? There's gonna be a good opportunity for some props here, especially with the Bollywood genre. They end up in a CrossFit gym and he takes the tire and throws it, and then maybe like the other guy jumps through it, like corkscrews.
Maybe the Robert B is so impressed with that stunt that he breaks out into dance.
It could be. Could be. Or maybe we'll all break out into dance after watching it.
The audience will
Yeah. I would like to get bigger with it and have like a gigantic dance number, but I don't think I have the time for that.
You've got a ton to do.
Yeah, maybe. Too much.
So I think you need to put on one of those flattering suits
Can't wait.
and get some mocap.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You ready for that?
I'm absolutely ready for it. Let's get to it.
All right, let's do it.
All right. If you want something Bollywood and something big, I think you need something that is going to be fun. Using my own physicality of it will be the biggest challenge, I think, to really sell the idea.
And we're back with your favorite Tiny Mike correspondent, Mia Frampton. What are we gonna see here today?
Well, so throwing myself around, you know, trying to get a couple dance moves in, maybe.
How do you think the Bollywood community will feel about this?
Yeah, they'll hate it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I apologize in
Yeah.
advance.
No, it's
fully.
a lot to live up to.
Yeah, I'm excited to have the opportunity to kind of like dabble around. I think I'm gonna start out trying out this gigantic tire flip and see if this mocap will actually read. As you can see, we don't actually have any giant tires for me to work with, so I've decided to get creative and I'm going to use a cardboard box. One of the most versatile tools that you have in your mocap arsenal. That feels a little slow. It's like almost like I'm trying to do it in slow-mo. I need to do it in real time so then I can slow it down later. So I think in mocap today, the hardest thing I'm gonna try to do is a jump, like a bigger jump where I might hurt myself. Okay, so the tire's coming at me. There's no way I can do that. Oh, no. Ow. I will do too much dancing in the mocap stage today. I wasn't even close to what the actual dance was. So far off, but man, it's a good beat.
What's gonna be the hardest part about my mocap? I think it's actually going to be keeping it slow and reserved. I think with mocap, you're typically going for bigger actions. And with what I'm thinking in my head now for film noir, I think I actually want to slow everything down and do less movement. So I think I'm just gonna have to be repeating in my head, slow, don't move around too much, don't shift, no little tiny movements.
So what are we doing here?
I am calibrating this mocap suit.
Okay, and what?
And I cannot stop.
What are we gonna see in your scene today?
I'm gonna sit in a chair, and I'm gonna walk over to the chair, and at some point I'm gonna get out of the chair too.
So we're still calibrating here, huh?
No, I think they finished a while ago, but it was funny to watch you walk around.
Okay.
So.
Well, that was lovely.
I haven't decided whether or not I want one of the characters to die. I'm just gonna go ahead and record a couple different death options, just so I have them. I'll do one as if he's shot. I'll do a pistol whip one, and then just hit him, kick him, choke him, cut him. Probably gonna try and do like a death kick kind of thing. And then one more pistol whip. I definitely want to open with a oneer, so I'm going to attempt to kind of try and map out spatially where characters would need to be for that. It's very difficult to do at this stage because I haven't built an environment or really figured the shot out yet. After that, I'm probably just gonna start recording little snippets of actions that I think I might need. Let me do one where I'm opening a door with Brian's cardboard box prop. So my thought process there is that the woman is opening the bank vault door, and I think that's the one where I want to do a silhouette shot. So to be honest, I'll probably just hand key that to get a really specific silhouette. But it never hurts to have mocap if you need it.
Keyframe animation is the traditional approach to animating a shot. Every couple of frames or so, an artist will painstakingly adjust all aspects of movement, from a simple eye blink all the way up to every part of the anatomy for full body motion. It takes a long time. Unless you use motion capture, which means an artist can act out what their character is doing and slap it on a model. Bam! Instant animation, no keyframes required. That is, if your data recorded properly.
So, notice that the calibration slipped. A little worried about that, a little frustrated. If anything, I might have overacted everything and I'm gonna have to dial it down once I get it into my scene. I don't have time to redo the takes, and I also might not have time to fix them in animation just because we're doing this under such a tight deadline.
Did Bree's mocap work? Is Brian gonna get his dance sequence in? The clock is ticking down. I'm gonna check in with these twins who I'm sure are furiously trying to meet this deadline.
I am Nostradamus, brah. I have very large nostrils. This is all usable content, brah.
Well, Brian, it's Tuesday. We are that many hours in.
Wow.
And I don't know how you're feeling, Brian, but I'm feeling the heat.
I managed to get the story set up so I can keep it kind of contained mostly in a room. I've done the beginning and then like the end, but the little middle bit that connects it, not quite there yet. What I'm been working on this afternoon is my tire flip gag.
Oh, that is a big dive.
Like, just milk it. Just get all the slow-mo videos. Maybe even scale up the tire. Crazy.
Ooh.
So it looks more
That's
superhuman.
good. Maybe trying to find a couple of creative cameras around it that, maybe aren't necessarily realistic, but kind of fun.
If that amazing dance mocap doesn't make it in this piece, I'm going to shed at least 2 tears.
I don't want to promise that one because that will be volume to get that done it'll be high. And I probably won't have time to go back to it. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. We'll see how the rest of tonight and tomorrow goes.
I'm gonna see if there's a film noir video filter in here. No, that's not it. Oh, there it is.
Look on the zoom, it's fast, it's zing.
Editorial's gonna hate us for this, by the way. They're like, you don't have to destroy your footage in order to make the joke.
You son of a bitch.
I'm on coffee number 6 or 7, I think, for today.
Oh,
just today.
Yeah. If you see one of my eyes start to twitch, I'm okay. It's fine. So the original plan, when we were shooting mocap, what I kind of had in my head was that I knew I wanted to do a long opening oneer So I was really kind of focused on setting the scene with that. But what it meant was that I didn't get a ton of mocap for the whole middle section where I was just like, I don't know, I'll figure it out. Something will happen.
Did you reinvent your story at all as you encountered some obstacles?
Yes, I had a whole idea that they'd be like exiting through the back of the bank and they'd be running and like the sheriff would catch them, like this whole thing. And I was just like, no, just take a cleaver to that, just chop off that whole second half. I sort of decided after I gave up on the whole ending, running out the back of the bank, I decided that I wanted to end on another long, technically a oneer. Actually, Josh, you said something interesting the day that we were filming, because I was talking to you about the possibility of doing a oneer and how a lot of those older movies actually had quite a few oneers. Like they did some really cool stuff back then.
The cameras
to get a
were
camera,
heavier.
it was a lot more about actors hitting their marks. And that's what it feels like. You're following one actor to a mark. You're following another actor to a mark.
Oftentimes, like Citizen Kane and also Jaws would move closer to camera so they would appear bigger in camera when they were dominating the conversation, and then switch places as the power shifted between the dynamic.
A lot of times with visualization, we light when we need to when it tells the story. But if the animation is more important, or if the cameras are more important, that's where we focus. We spend our time. And in this one, it feels like the lighting and the final look, a cohesive final look, is so important. That I've been putting a lot of time into that, perhaps at the expense of other things.
Feel like we should let you get back to it since you only have so many hours left. Oh, Mia.
Mia. We forgot about Mia.
We supposed to invite Mia.
Yeah.
Mia's always uncomfortably close. Oh, it's Mia. Hi, Mia.
Hey, Mia.
Wow, you look a little too calm. It's kind of freaking me out.
Over the years, I've mastered the everything is fine and not on fire look.
And how do you think Brian is feeling right now?
He's a super level-headed dude, so I feel like he's probably okay, but I think he's probably overwhelmed.
I think that Brian might describe himself as a duck. The age-old classic, everything is fine up top, but his legs are going real fast underneath. I call it, let's give you all the time to get back to work. Really looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Good luck,
Okay,
Bree.
well, yeah.
Great.
Thank you guys. Appreciate
Bye,
it.
guys.
Fancy seeing you here. This is Mia Frampton reporting live from the 3rd floor. It is reveal day. Let's go check in and see how they're doing.
Let's not stop. If I stop, then I lose. And if I lose, I'll never buy that boat. I got 2 hours to finish this thing, and I barely have anything rendered out.
How stressed are you feeling right now?
Tiny Mike coming in. Hi guys, 15 minutes left. How we feeling?
I'm good. Starting to feel the pressure even more now. Great, thanks.
Am I gonna make it? I don't actually know. I'm trying to get one last shot out. So it just depends on whether or not that shot makes it. Oh, this is not what I should be doing 5 minutes before this is due.
I really didn't have much of a middle initially, so when I tried to set up the middle, the end action with the tire jump kind of ended up literally flipped around and in a different space. So that's a little bit stressful when the big climactic ending moment just kind of decided to kind of do its own thing.
It's the final countdown.
I have to figure out what I can tackle and what I need to just let go of.
What went wrong? Oh man, what didn't go wrong?
10, 9,
Oh, don't crash.
8, 7,
Don't crash.
6,
What the
5,
hell?
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off. Yes. This is amazing. This is the best moment of your guys' life. I can't wait. All right, let's go see those renders.
Let's do it.
Can we wait 10 more seconds? It's exporting.
Oh, yeah. It's the final countdown.
I think I enjoyed the overall process of making something on my own like this and having this opportunity to have this challenge. It's allowing me to see what other supervisors and what other artists can do to express themselves and get their idea out, have fun with it, and if they can get it done in time.
Definitely pay attention to the deadline part of it. It sounds simple to say that, but it's just so much work for such a little amount of time. All right, moment of truth. This is an unsafe affair. You can go ahead and roll it. Wide opening establishment.
Yeah. So is this part of the oneer? Did you start with it?
Yeah, I went for the oneer, which took most of my time, honestly. bench pressing buckets in the Wild
Yeah,
West.
hey, you got the workout routine in there, though. You did it.
Something.
I think that's a classic Wild West workout there. A lot of buckets.
We don't know what's in the buckets, you know?
Yeah.
Something heavy.
This is great. I like that transition. Just right through the window.
Thank you.
Not even scared about it. Just breaking windows.
We got our classic baddie here. There has to be at least one.
Oh, that silhouette looks so good.
Thanks.
Everything is very strongly silhouetted.
Oh,
This is
actually,
very nice.
right about here is when I decided not to go 4-3. I don't know if you remember, I was thinking about doing 4-3.
That's right.
I wanted
yeah.
this standoff right here because I wanted to pull from westerns as well, and I kind of wanted opposite sides of the frame.
Yeah, I
standoff.
think you made the right choice here. I don't think
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to use that whole composition and everything. So that's great. Ooh, little gun reveal.
Yeah, it's the West. It's got to be a revolver.
Of course. There's only one.
Oh, there's maybe more.
Ooh, a tease. So we get some bank robbers here. I like the calling out the combination.
Yeah, I didn't want to deal with dialogue, so I figured miming it.
Probably good, yeah.
Still bench pressing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a workout routine, it takes some time.
Stamina.
A good one, yeah.
And then actually this part right here, so this guy's starting to piece it together. I had more shots and more stuff that I wanted to do here. And not only did I not have enough time, reveal of shit. Thanks, man. But yeah, not enough time, and also I just decided it wasn't necessary. I think I could just get that with one.
Yeah. It's good. I love that reveal. So, ooh, this is great. And the lighting is so good. You did all this on Maya?
I did, actually just, yeah. Maya
Oh, hello,
Viewport
good night.
2.0.
He's down.
Extra reveal here.
Ah.
Yeah. I wanted all of this action to play out in just one single frame. at the
Ooh,
end.
that's so good. The badge at the end?
Yeah.
You got a lot of good badge reveals. Your badge reveals.
I thought it might be one too many badge reveals. I was like, I already did it once, but I got to do it again.
It's nice to be able to play with them. You have
Yeah.
the two options.
Sometimes you do it just because it looks cool.
That's true. So it feels like you've got all the pieces. Let's just hit it again. What did you add to it to really help sell this film noir look?
I definitely went heavy on the lighting, which is unusual. We don't always do that in visualization because that's not always the focus.
Not always.
But it felt like such a strong part of noir. So.
Yeah, I think you have a lot of really good silhouettes and shadows falling in here, and those are the key pieces you're always looking for in noir.
Well, silhouette is exactly what I was going for in almost every single shot, which isn't to say that every shot in a noir film needs a silhouette, but when I only had a limited number, I was like, I'm putting silhouettes in everything.
It's great. I think it worked out great. I mean, it read really well.
Oh, thanks,
so
thanks.
good job. I really like that transition when you went from the dial to the safe. How did you go about kind of planning that out? How did you kind of set that up in your scene too?
Well, it's funny you ask. Not even kidding. I exported that, 20 minutes ago when we were right outside.
That's what that was about.
Yeah, I was looking at it on the screen and I was just like, oh, shit, I just realized that this dial, it's round. Like the vault door. It's just one of those moments where I was like, oh my goodness, I have to quickly reframe this camera and export it immediately.
It's so simple. Why didn't I think about this beforehand?
Yeah.
Hey, it worked out great. I think it was great.
Thanks.
So I've titled this Conviction. I hope you guys like it. Let's check it out. All right, so let's go ahead and roll it then.
Nice. Wait, is that an explosion?
Yeah, it's just some smoke.
Nice.
They're running from the danger.
Oh, what?
Did they cause it? Probably.
Yes, slow-mo.
Yeah.
Gotta have it.
Yeah, one of my first slow-mo attempts in this one.
Yeah.
So
Excellent,
yeah,
excellent.
start getting into some crazier camera moves. Start
Oh,
kind of
I
rolling
love it.
around in here.
Yes. I love it. You're just going for it.
Yeah, you pretty much have to really sell it.
That's the money shot right there.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Fantastic.
This is where I think I had the most fun on that one, trying to get that nailed down, that speed ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then title card. And, but is that it? Or is there also a dance scene at the end?
I was wondering if you were going to do it.
Of course.
Are those your moves from when you...
Absolutely. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like you, but for a second I thought you were Jonah Hill, but...
Yeah. I wasn't sure if I was going to be honest, I pulled this off this morning. The dancers this morning. I had the mocap section I wanted to use yesterday. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off and get these rendered out at the same time. So while I was rendering it, most of the time this morning was getting them onto the rigs and in position and quickly trying to drop in cameras as fast as humanly possible.
I'm so happy that you got that in there. I love the shot when he's got the bag and he's spinning. You're spinning with him.
The GoPro bag cam?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I needed something kind of a little silly, but I needed something also to transition and get them apart. And then also there's a little Easter egg here, if you guys haven't noticed, on one of those blue barrels.
Is that a pizza box?
Maybe.
Is that Todd's pizza box?
Maybe.
That's so good.
Maybe it's a shared universe. Who knows?
I don't want to say I didn't know if you could pull it off, but
I didn't know either.
I'm genuinely impressed. That's some good stuff.
Same. I mean, yeah, you just the lighting and everything coming together, the way you shot it, just like blew my mind to how cool it was. It was great.
Thanks, man. Came out better than I could have expected.
Both of us. Hey, well done.
Should we celebrate?
Let's celebrate. Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
Let's go do it.
Right?
Let's go have fun. We're done. We're out. So I'm impressed with how knowledgeable Bree is with her film history. I've never worked with her in person before, but I've heard so much about her, and actually just seeing how she works and bouncing ideas around with her has been a very exciting and fun time in this whole project.
This was actually a lot of fun going through this past week with Brian. I mean, stressful, but fun too. I feel like we got a chance to know each other, which is great because we've never really worked together before, and it was an absolute pleasure.
Artist versus deadline, or like my 9 to 5. 9 to 6. 9 to 7. 9 to...
Holy smokes. I cannot believe how much they achieved. We've got the explosions, we have dancing, we have silhouettes, there's mysteries, there's sheriffs, GoPro cameras on bags. I gotta call Marcus about it.
Who needs Marcus?
You know, the host.
Is he? But what a week. I mean, it was just crazy.
I had a blast. I hope you did too. I will see you next time. We will see you next time on Artist versus Deadline.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us who's your favorite.
I said bye too soon. Bye.
So wait, are they brother and sister?
Yeah. Aren't they?
Well, Bree, it was great to finally meet you in person.
Yeah, you too, man. I'd heard your name around the office, but nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, same. Oh, by the way, Mom called. She wants to do Easter brunch at her house this year.
Again?